Okay, so my fingertips are a little numb. Thank you, you're a great husband. My feet are a little numb, like everything's sort of burning, but I feel okay. This is me after a very frigid cold plunge that I'm about to show you. Who am I? Well, if you're new here, my name is Jody Rollins, and this is our journey as we sell our home, buy an RV, move all the way from Southern California to Western New Hampshire to live on our 15-acre property as we build our dream home. Who are we? My husband Jay, myself, our 2-year-old daughter Rowan, and our dog Julia. Let's go. Okay, I've put up my hair and I am wearing a swimsuit, and my incredible husband is going to be the cameraman and slash cheerleader. We're gonna drive down to the pond, and so we're gonna keep it running so I have somewhere warm to jump into. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Okay, we're in the truck. My handy favorite husband. Jay, have you ever done a cold plunge?
Not voluntarily, but yes.
Yes. What, with the military?
Yeah, various things.
All right, so we're gonna drive down. Let me just show you guys where we're going. I did show you the other day. Just drive down this little road to the pond. Okay, we're gonna leave the car running. I'm gonna leave my towels in here.
No, I'll take the towels.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Whew. Grab my other towel. Got a lovely, colorful towel. Okay, take a look here. Yes, there is ice on the top of the pond. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me break off a stick. Great. All right, so the awesome hubby is gonna break the ice. All right, hang on. Break the ice, baby! Don't kill yourself. Let me take your towel.
It's actually warming up the water a little bit.
Oh no, your foot.
That's all right.
Oh my gosh, if he falls in, I'll never forgive myself. Nuts.
Yeah, I've got a longer stick.
All right. Gonna get a longer stick. So I'm like nervous and excited, but I haven't stuck myself in there. I did a cold plunge in Alaska. I will insert video here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. By the way, friends, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe and share. The people you hear cheering in the background, complete strangers. They were just passerbys. They just wanted to join in and support me. And the water was, oh my gosh. Yikes. All right, and the water was like 50 some odd degrees. So, yeah. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. All right, I think that's pretty well broken all the way through here. All the ice is surrounding the edge. And we'll get situated. Hang on. What was I thinking? Okay. Oh boy. Like I can't even, I want to take my shoes off, but I don't want to take my shoes off. Okay, I'm doing it. Painful, but I'm okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. I'm okay. Oh, oh.
Go!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Not exactly sure what possessed me to sing this, but it was a way to pass the time.
All right. This isn't as bad as I thought. It's pins and needles. All right. All right. I'm calm. I'm calm. It's sort of warming up. This is easier than I thought. My hands are starting to get numb and heavy, so I'm going to get out. I did it. Okay. Let me out. Okay. Okay, so my fingertips are a little numb. Thank you. You're a great husband. My feet are a little numb. Like everything's sort of burning, but I feel okay. I don't know if I feel like exuberant and, happy like they say, but I feel like my systems are like coming back online. It definitely takes your breath away. It's like pins and needles and pain and burning. I was expecting ice cold ground, but the grass was like squishy and not that bad, but it was cold and I'm glad I didn't fall in. So thank you to my wonderful sidekick, Jay. Yay! All right, now I'm gonna go warm up. Okay, so after warming up, I feel happy and, like good. I don't need a nap, which I was thinking I might, so I think that helped, but I am going to go back down to the pond to see what temperature the water was. I have a meat thermometer that we looked online and it says it goes down to -40. So it wasn't -40. And I'm not just gonna walk, I'm gonna caboodle. Okay, I love this little off-road vehicle. Let's go. All right, my camera's freaking out here. It's a little hard to drive with one hand. Brake on, and now we're back at the pond, and I've got my handy dandy meat thermometer. Dear Lord, do not let me fall in. That would be not good. Okay, let me set this up. All right, here we go. So I've got my handy dandy meat thermometer here, and like I said, it says it goes to -40. Look at it. 33 degrees. So,
According to Google, they should be between 32 and 59 degrees. Interesting.
I'm still proud of myself that I did it. All right, let's get back in the caboodle, shall we? This thing is really fun to drive. Let's go. Done.
So I went inside for lunch and checked my phone. Saw that there was a winter storm warning for the next day.
So I woke up to a winter wonderland. It is wet, crispy, and heavy snow. It's beautiful.
So I had to go out and frolic in it, right? I know, frolic is a cheesy word, but I'm a cheesy girl. And that's what I did. I just walked around and enjoyed myself. This day was nothing like the clear blue skies and the white sparkly snow that I showed you from last week. This was dark and heavy and wet, but nonetheless beautiful. The mushrooms on the trees, all of it. I just relished in it, relished in its beauty.
It is kind of rain sleeting out, but it's still like really pretty. My mother-in-law was like, "Why are you gonna go out in this weather?" But just listen. Do you guys hear the sleet and everything? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's not quite as beautiful when you have to drive on these kinds of roads. They were a little slick as we drove to our realtor meeting to discuss the first steps of our home build. A little treacherous in places, but we made it safe and sound.
Okay, so we just got back from meeting with our realtor and kind of finding out the nuts and bolts about the process and the planning and the permitting. It's a lot. But I feel like we have a good understanding of it and understanding of what our first steps are going to be, what first steps to take. Also, I think the biggest positive, at least for me, was that it's going to take less time than I thought. So that's good. We shall see, but that's better than I thought. The 2 to possibly 3 years of the whole thing. So, all right, on to the next part of this process.
On the way home, the sun broke through, and this was our drive home. Now, I'm not going to say Winter Wonderland or that it was magical because I tend to sort of use those phrases quite a bit, but it was special.
Good morning. Okay, so I don't even know what day I'm on in recording. It's been a lot. But today is Tuesday, and in about 2 or 3 hours, I don't know what time it is. What does my phone say? It's 7:48. We're meeting with the septic designer, which is so like, I have a septic designer. I have a pot that my poo goes into and it needs a designer. But that's what it's called. So we're going to meet with the septic designer. I'm going to see if he allows me to film him. I'm still new at that. I feel awkward going, hey, do you mind if I document this? But I don't know. We'll see. But I'll definitely show you the property and some of the stuff we're looking at and whatever I can figure makes sense. So step 1, septic designer. So that is our septic designer, and we are showing him the property lines map. Kind of, that's the property all the way from there to there, and then I'll show you the rest. But it's a total of 15 acres, but there's this flat section right here, which is 2 acres, then a stream, then it goes up the hill for the 13 remaining acres. And of course Rowan's in the truck, so we're gonna see what's what. So you know what's interesting? There's a rock right here, and like a huge, I'd call this a boulder. Would you guys call this a boulder? And then there's a few others, and then there's some other ones kind of scattered throughout the property. But I'm like, ooh, like, yay, a boulder. What can we do with that, with landscaping? Like, I'm like, don't anybody touch that boulder. My creative brain is working because I just think about all the cool things that we can do with them. It's a little misty, hazy. Rowan, don't do that, please.
As we walked on to our property, we couldn't help but laugh how quickly Rowan had befriended our septic designer. By the way, all the trees you see here are part of our property.
Okay, so we're on the property now. Kind of an opening.
Just to make sure that there wasn't.
Here, our septic designer gives us the thumbs up for where we want to place our septic system.
Okay, yeah. But you can see this is an old farm road that went from there over. Yep.
An old what?
Farm or cart road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what our designer is saying here is that this open area where there are less trees was an old stagecoach farm road, and a stone wall that we're standing by that's not pictured here, I'll show you guys that next week, is something we should save because it's over 200 years old.
And yeah, it's great because if I stand right over here, I can see Mount Monadnock. Okay, I'll wait for you. Which is great. But you're away from the road, so good for privacy. There's a good section here because what I really want is a flat area for Rowan to play with their friends. And it's pretty flat, as you can kind of see behind me. It does slope a little bit like this direction towards the stream, which is back this way, and the road, which is over here. But we're thinking if we put the house here, we have a lovely view, which is nice. Plenty of privacy on each side. There are no neighbors right here. And over here, people do own the property, but they're not doing anything with it. We want to be able to build some pathways that come right down to the stream. And that's where it definitely starts to slope more down right back here. If you listen, you can hear the stream.
I'll show you the stream
also,
next week.
There's another one of those rocks I told you, some boulders. I don't know. I think it's right here. A couple of huge boulders, and then there's some more down by the stream, but lots of ideas for landscaping. And as I've mentioned before, I want to do a flower garden, a vegetable and fruit garden, and just some cool landscaping. My husband and I both like that, so that'll be fun projects for us. So that is that. I'm gonna walk out this way so I don't break my neck over there because there is a incline, and head back to warmth. And we're actually taking my daughter to toddler time. So that's it for now.
And always kept me in the dark.
As we drove away and I took one last look back at the property, I couldn't help but feel giddy. Giddy about the fact that this is happening. How long I had to wait, how far we've come, how glorious these trees are as they reach for the sky. I cannot wait to experience this, and I cannot wait to share it with you.
Life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good.
Happy birthday